Hey there, once again, this is Egwin from Scope of Life. Once again, we meet for one of my frequently asked question sessions. In this time still concerning the Baduan Jin set that we've been talking about lately. Well, one of those questions is, do I still need a doctor when I train Baduan Jin? Or are they that good that I can just leave every therapist and every doctor out there, don't have to do anything with them anymore? Well, that's a very interesting question. Actually, I do believe that it is possible to gain a tremendous amount of freedom in terms of whether or not you use a therapist or you need a doctor. But still, there are some things that definitely need professional help. Most of the normal day issues, most of the normal day sicknesses, illnesses, all those you can probably handle with body exercise, with meditation, with a healthy lifestyle, with a good healthy diet, probably very well. The problem is to actually finding something that is really very good for you. Because especially, for instance, when I talk about a good diet, well, what is a good diet? Not too long ago, I've read about a girl who said she's got fertility problems with 30 years of age. And she found out that actually her so-called healthy diet was the reason for those problems. Well, I gotta say, there's something wrong with that diet. She also pointed out a couple of things what she believed to be healthy. I would never recommend anything like that to anyone, knowing a little about diet myself. So the thing is, yes, it is possible to maintain your health in a natural way up until a certain level. As soon as there is major health issues, it's definitely good to see a doctor or to just go to an expert who can tell you something that you might have overlooked, or who can actually actively help you at a point where you're stuck with your methods. I think the Baduan Jin are a really good method to maintain your normal day health. They relax you, they calm your mind, they are good for your emotional health, they will definitely increase your blood oxygenation, they will lower your CO2 level, they will even make your bones a little bit more dense, so preventing osteoporosis. They will definitely balance your immune system and stabilize your overall ability to regenerate a lot faster. They will balance out the organs, and they will help you to regain a good, healthy interaction with yourself, a good, healthy relationship with all parts of your body that are included in these exercises. Still, some people get ill or get sick, even though they are doing like Baduan Jin or some other exercise. Our today's lives sometimes can be so stressful that just simple exercise might not be enough anymore. So don't feel that you're suddenly a superhuman just because you're doing some health exercise. I'm pretty sure that those exercises can help you intensely in staying healthy. I myself almost can't remember when I've been ill the last time, counting those ones out where I know that they have been because of complete exaggeration, because I was really completely tired and I just asked too much of my body, 53 hours straight without any sleep or stuff like that. But apart from such situations, and situations where my body actually cleansed itself completely, because I did massive, for instance, abdominal massage or something like that, actually to get rid of toxins. And just when you massage yourself, you get all these toxins back into the system. Sometimes the body once again falls ill a little bit in order to be able to process all of them out, and afterwards you feel much better. So apart from those situations, I haven't been ill in ages. And when I say in ages, I'm talking roughly 15 years, something like that. So actually, all those exercises, they can maintain the health really good, but still there are situations when it's better to see a doctor. For like really intense diseases, one for instance being cancer, which is in almost everyone's mouth right now, traditional Chinese medicine found a lot of good ways to deal with cancer. Still, I recommend to everyone to have it looked at from different angles, not just from one. Personally, I think that cancer can be healed much easier using complementary medicine methods than traditional Western medicine methods. Sometimes a combination might be good. Personal point of view, most of the time it's better to use traditional methods. But still, the Western medicine gives you the possibility, gives you the opportunity to have it checked and to actually see whether or not, with all their diagnostic tools, to actually see whether or not it's getting better. So I would choose a combination here. This is probably a good way to go. But once again, that's something that's so complex that it's really difficult to give a general advice. It's always something where you actually have to see a person, you have to interact with this person. You have to see, is this person willing to change her or his lifestyle. So there can be done a lot with self-helping methods, with natural medicine methods, with complementary medicine. But it's always up to the person who is using it as well. And as I said, sometimes for everyone who isn't a professional on his own, it's definitely important to get professional help as well, or at least a professional input. And even professionals themselves sometimes need a little bit support. So that's one of the main questions that I sometimes get concerning health and health methods. I guess that's a very important point here. Going back to the Baduan Jin to answer one more question that hasn't been asked yet, but still is very important. I want to add some aspects as to how dangerous or not the exercises are. The exercises of the Baduan Jin inset are really extremely soft and gentle on the body. There is not a lot of things where you can actually hurt yourself with. If there are points where you might be in danger, normally I point it out throughout the exercises, like don't come in with your knee, keep your knees the same direction than your toes, stuff like that. Make sure that your spine is straight before you tense up or something like that. Those are things where you just have to be a little bit careful, but nothing major, no major health risk here. There are a couple of exercises where I want to point out that it would be better to take care if you're pregnant. And those are actually the last 3 exercises, number 6, number 7, and number 8. Number 6 being the one with rolling down. This one depending on how far in your pregnancy you already are. Number 7, the one with tensing up, clenching the fist, sparkling with the eyes. This exercise is actually something where you should really take it gentle and slow, and at a certain point in your pregnancy not do it at all. And the last exercise with this coming to the toes in order to get rid of 100 sicknesses, that's also something that you shouldn't do at a certain point in your pregnancy. So I'd say the first 2 to 3 months are still a very safe area. After that, I would definitely reduce intensity, and I would most definitely not do the last exercise anymore. So that's actually the only really major thing that you have to take care of. All the other aspects where it might be dangerous or not depend on very, very personal situations, and I can't predict them. So if you have any questions, then please leave them in the comment box or ask me directly via email, via Skype, whatever. Just ask those questions. I'm happy to get back to you on those. But if I list up like every possible combination of previous injuries or illnesses, well, we'll probably talk about that in 100 years still. So if you have any questions, if you're not sure, rather ask than do something wrong. Alright. Apart from that, one thing being said, Baduan Jin are great exercise, and yeah, they can really give you a lot of positive things. They're easy to learn, they don't take a lot of time, and they're really quite nice to do. There isn't a lot of hazards in them, and all those, as I just said before, I pointed out in the training anyway. Alright, I wish you a wonderful day for now. All the best. See you around soon. Make sure to subscribe to get some more updates. Have a wonderful evening. See you around. Bye.